Hey guys, I'm Alio.
I'm Shanique, and this is Shaji.
So, we decided to quit our jobs in London to travel the world full time.
And live a freedom lifestyle. We wanted to share our journey with you, so welcome to the family. Hello family. How are you?
Hola.
Hope you're well. Okay, so we have another video, and today I wanted to talk about our rough budget for our repatriation to the motherland. Money is something that we all need to deal with, but it's actually quite difficult to find videos where people actually talk about finances and how much it all actually costs. And I get it, because everyone's budget is completely different, because, you know, depending on the lifestyle that you want to live, whether you're a budget traveler, luxury traveler, there's if you've got family or if you're a single person, there's so many variables. So, you know, what we have down could be completely different to what you might have written down. But because we see a lot of people talking about it a lot, and we often get asked about money, I want us to be like quite transparent about that and share with you what we do have. So you can't say we didn't talk about it.
Fire.
All right, so yeah, I wanted to kind of just run through everything that I've got down. I hope I've covered everything, and this is rough, so this is us just creating a rough budget. So what we'll do is we'll talk about what we've budgeted and what we're allowing for, and then once we actually get there, we'll tell you how much everything actually costs. And this is just for us to get there. So this doesn't include like actual living in Ghana. Obviously we've got to wait till we get there to give you that. So this is just how much it's going to cost for us to get to Ghana. Okay,
Let's go.
right, so first thing that I have down is flights.
You're gonna need that unless you're gonna go up on a boat.
Yeah, no. One of the things I'd say that always with our finances, one of the most expensive things is generally always the flights.
Yeah.
Especially because, you know, if you got to think about like when you're flying, all of that stuff. If you're flying peak season, obviously it's going to be more expensive. So we actually have not just a flight to Ghana. We've obviously got to get out of Mexico. There's no direct flights to Ghana. Because we need to sort our visas out first, we need to go back to the UK. We were trying to find a way to not go back to the UK. We really didn't want to. But I messaged around a number of different embassies. There used to be an embassy here for Ghana in Mexico, but there isn't anymore. And so I looked at some others that are close by. There's the US, obviously, which is like, and now we don't want to go there at all. And then there's one in Colombia, but it seems, that basically the embassies in each country only really cater to their citizens. So if, you know, the Ghanaian embassy in the Ghanaian embassy in Colombia services Colombians or citizens of countries that are local to that area. So basically we got to go back to the UK. So we need to factor in flights to the UK and then flights out of the UK to Ghana. And
living expenses in the UK whilst we're there.
Yeah, so but we're starting with flights first. So yeah, flights, I've got down £1,500 to fly to the UK, because because of COVID, there's no direct flights from Mexico to the UK, so we do have to do a stop off in the US. Again, try to do another route around it, couldn't find one. So we got to go from Mexico to the US. I think we're going to Washington to the UK. And that's, I've budgeted from what I've seen on like Skyscanner, about £1,500 for the three of us. And then our flights from the UK to Ghana are £780 for the three of us. It was like £260 each. The day after, and we like, as soon as I saw those flights, like we booked it like the next day, because there were literally only 4 seats left on that flight. And the tickets the next day were over £550. So it was like over double. So we booked instantly. So yeah, that's like well over £2,000 on flights. Then the next big thing is COVID tests. I'm like, we haven't done a COVID test yet. Again, we've been doing like everything to avoid doing COVID tests, but you can't get around it. As much as we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it, but you can't get around it at the moment. It is what it is. But guys, look, say what you want. This testing in particular, I'm not going to say anything about COVID in general, but the testing is a scam. I'm sorry, I don't care. The whole thing is a scam because there should not be a huge difference between the cost of testing. Margie needs to be tested as well. So to get to the UK, she doesn't. Yeah, but to get to the US, it's only the US they're testing from the age of 2.
That's just messed up.
So we have to pay for Taji to get tested as well. So yeah, there's like huge discrepancy. I've seen tests costing as cheap as like £30.
Yeah.
And then tests costing as expensive as like £150 each. Like, why? It should just be like a standard
money
cost
making
for
thing.
a test. It's
clearly
thing. Just about money making, right? So our test to leave Mexico, we budgeted £300.
Mm-hmm.
That's just to get out of Mexico, to get to the US and get to the UK. Because our flights are instant, so one test will be enough to get us all the way back to the UK. And then in the UK, we have to do a day 2 and day 8 test. And I've budgeted £360 for that.
Yeah. And
then to get to Ghana, we have to do a test in advance, so in the UK. And I budgeted £282 for that. That's just for me and AJ now. And the same with the day 2 and day 8 test in the UK is just for me and AJ. So yeah, the test to go to Ghana is £282. And then when we land in Ghana, we have to test again. And that is $150 each. So £220. Like, guys, it's £1,000.
Ridiculous.
£1,000 on tests.
That's ridiculous.
Alone. So now we're like well over £3,000 and all we've done is book flights and tests.
People aren't going to be able to travel when they're doing this rubbish.
On a serious note, like it's just not fair. Like travel is going to become so elitist. It's going to become so elitist because most people are just not going to be able to afford to travel, and you're going to have to make sure that you're traveling for a decent amount of time. Because imagine you want to just take a quick trip to Barcelona or to Portugal or whatever, and you got to spend like $500-600, especially if you got a big family. You got to spend £1,000 on tests alone. Whereas a short weekend trip should only be like a few £100s. It's crazy. There should be some kind of regulations around this.
Exactly. It was already overpriced, and now they add this new layer on it. People aren't going to be able to travel in the way that they used to.
No, travel. The cost of travel has increased. Like, know that for sure, definitely. Okay, so that's testing, and then the next thing that I have down is like our regular budget, like for when we're in the UK, like food, eating, all of that stuff. I don't know what we're going to spend while we're there, but I've put down about £500. I'm not sure. We're going to be in the UK for about 3 weeks. So, I put down about £500. I hope it lasts that. But one of the things I'm definitely seeing, man, we've been spoiled here in Mexico. London is expensive, man. Jeez. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Trying to find the equivalent things like, we have our daily juices that we buy here. Someone makes it for us. We pay like £1.60 a bottle that we share between us per day. And I've been looking for like the equivalent in the UK, and it's like £5 a bottle, and that's for like one person. So yeah, we're gonna have to adjust our diet. And then I also have the visa. Yeah, we have to get our visa for Ghana sorted, and this is another thing that I want to talk about like in a whole separate video. There's different visas that you can get. You can get the single entry, multiple entry, 6-month entry, 3-month entry, 1 year, 2 year entry.
That's confusing.
And it is so confusing trying to find the right information. But at the moment we're looking at a 2-year visa, because when our visa runs out, we don't want to have to come back to the UK. Like I said, we've got to come back to the UK to sort our visas. I don't want to have to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally we're like, cool, let's get a 2-year visa so that if we like it, we can stay and we can leave and come back and we can come back. Exactly. And yeah, maybe we'll, hopefully, if we like it, we'll get residency. 2-year visa for the 3 of us is £720. And then we have to book accommodation in Ghana. Accommodation is a whole thing as well. Are you asleep?
No.
I can't see your eyes.
Yeah, I can see my eyes. I was looking down. I am tired though. I don't know why I'm so tired, but anyway, yeah, accommodation. Accommodation
in Ghana.
Yeah, the 2-year rent thing.
Okay, so we need to explain it, babe. So basically, the way that Ghana works is, if you want to, say like you want to rent somewhere, normally, let's say you rent, like in the UK, you want to rent for 6 months to a year, that's standard, right? And you have to pay like a month rent up front and then a month's deposit. In Ghana, it is typical to pay 1 to 2 years rent up front.
Yikes.
And yeah, 1 to 2 years rent. Yeah, we kind of weren't expecting that, or we weren't ready for that. We weren't planning on that, definitely not. We've never done that before. Even here in Mexico, we only had to pay for 1 month up front as well, and for like a 6-month lease. So yeah, we were really were not expecting that. So what we've decided to do is Airbnb. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, like, obviously it can be really affordable living in Ghana, of course. And you can see like some accommodation we've been like noticing is like £300-400 a month, which is like more along with like the cost we're used to paying living in kind of these types of countries. Yeah. However, Airbnb is like, the prices are crazy inflated. We struggled to find anything that was less than like £1,500 a month. If you don't want to pay 2 years up front, 1 to 2 years up front, know that if you go through Airbnb, you'll have to pay. So we're looking at a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, in kind of a popular area. And I can't find anything for less than like £1,500 a month. I mean, the main reason that we're going with an Airbnb to start with is because they come furnished. Often when you're renting in Ghana, the places are unfurnished. Obviously with Airbnb it's furnished. Yeah. They also are more likely to come with Wi-Fi. In order to get Wi-Fi in Ghana, you need to be a citizen, so we wouldn't be eligible for Wi-Fi when we rent there anyway.
Well, we can buy a router.
I know, but I'm just saying with Airbnb, they more likely already have the situation set up, and obviously we work online, as you know, so internet is quite important. Yeah. And they are more likely to have like water tanks, so water heaters, and a backup generator just in case, like for power cuts. Like, because of our lifestyle, we ideally need things to be as set up as possible. So yes, it is going to be much more expensive for us to get started there, but we kind of need to pay for convenience for at least the first few months. And then when we're on the ground, then we can actually do some like searching and see. Sorry about that, guys. The camera ended up overheating, and as you know, AJ was super tired, so we just called it quits for then. So I'm just gonna finish up really quickly because we don't have much left. So the next amount of money that I have written down here is just things for Ghana. Just I don't even have a proper title for this, just stuff. And this is like toys for Taji, clothes, just, you know, kind of regular hair products, skincare products, things that we love to use and maybe a little bit more difficult to get hold of once we're actually in Ghana. So we've got down a budget of £1,000 for that. Have land in Ghana money, so that's just money, you know, for our taxis, our first few weeks, eating out, food shopping, that kind of stuff, and I've budgeted £500 for that. So adding all of that up brings us to a grand total of £8,162. I have no idea what we were expecting. I don't think we were expecting that, and like I said, this is just a rough budget. So when we actually get there, we'll let you know how much we actually spent. I have a feeling it's going to be more. Let me know below. Do you think it'll be more? Do you think it'll be less? What do you think? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to stick to budget, but we'll definitely see. But thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.